game that the passionate crowd demands.
And we rise now for the English national anthem.
Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this player, Anthony Gordon, is someone who's really impressed me in recent games. He's very hard-working, quite versatile, he has an excellent attitude, and he just keeps on ploughing away. I'm just curious to see whether he'll be allowed to operate more like an inside forward, because that's when he seems to be at his most productive.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Bruno Guimaraes, Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro. White. Menu. Kane. Proves too strong. Aim forwards. Matches Cunha. That's very neat. Hit into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. Spence. Rice. Gehi, gently done. And it's Kane. Kane played out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. Spence. Oh, it's played into the area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball is over the line. Palmer, and that's aimed into the middle. Overhit and out of play. What a throw in. Gordon.
He's having a shot!
Stefan on goal.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it will make him feel much better at the moment.
Gets it away. Moved on forwards. And here's Bellingham. It's anyone's ball now. And it's played forward. Neymar. Rafinha. Danilo. Very nicely done. And here's Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. White making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Kane. Bellingham. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Rafinha. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He is just caressing the ball. Rafinha applies the finish.
Rafinha has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's a pretty loose pass. And the counter is on. He's found the way through. Oh, he's tripped it right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And it's Neymar. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been knocked clear. Now this could be a chance. Bruno Guimaraes! Save again, same outcome.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's played forward. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Defending of the desperate variety. Crossed in again. It's a mighty effort! Spence, aim forwards. Rice, on time, excellent interception. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Tomori. Menu, oh, good spread. That's a nicely shaped ball. Matches Cunha! Goal, Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
doubt very much that this was in the script.
Bellingham. Brazil are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Rice, who's short. Gordon. There's the shot! And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Menu. Casemiro does well to get it back. And that's put paid to a promising move. White. Now he's got space here. And that has been cleared. Could move up a gear here. Gehi makes the interception. Gordon.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
This looks promising. Played into the middle. And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. Now here's the delivery. Gehi clears it away. Rice. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Gordon. Bellingham, it's an imaginative pass. Now it's Bellingham. And he's there to get it away. Vinicius Junior. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Two goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Danilo.
Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Nicely intercepted. The message is clear, none shall pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Matheus Cunha. Played back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Marquinhos. Danilo, now he's off and running. Now, where's he looking? Now it's Finn. And the shot! Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Rice. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Gordon. Menu. And it's White. White. Menu. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. England do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Tomori forwards and with intent. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gabriel. Gabriel, gently done. Neymar spreads it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Neymar succumbs to the pressure. Bellingham. White. Menu. Palmer. Out to the right. And it's Kane. Bellingham. And that has been clubbed away. And that could set him on his way. And they can counter here. Neymar. That's going to go a long way. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Palmer have it back and can go again. And it's Bellingham. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Deftly away. Spence. Bellingham played with finesse. And it's corner. Now then, the ball's come loose. Casemiro moved on forwards. Danilo Picks it up now.
Danilo.
Cross goes in there.
That's not going far. Now play for a throw.
Great chance!
Danilo
Gets a cross in. Tries to get it clear. Gabriel shifted upfield.
Vinicius Junior.
Rafinha. Danilo with the cross. That has been knocked clear. Spence. Now it's Gordon. And it's Bellingham. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Lobbed in behind. And back to the keeper they go. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Menu. That has found him in acres of space.
That is lovely. A chance to play it in.
Palmer.
Played out to the right. That's tidy.
Bellingham.
Decent chance!
Bellingham. Spence. And here's Gordon. Neymar getting this one clear. Yehi. Spence's cross. Not pretty. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, they could break here.
Bruno Guimaraes, gently done.
He's through, it's what? Rafinha!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. White. Moved on forwards.
Vinicius Junior.
Neymar, who does have an assist to his name.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Rafinha plays it short. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Guimaraes.
Cleared without complication.
Bruno Guimaraes. Shot, surely! Now it's Kane. And England have a chance to counter. Now it's Menu. Picks it up out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Bellingham does really well there, strong defending. Oh, he's bustling through here. Kane had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Out to the right. Nice physical challenge. Menu. And it's Bellingham. Casemiro concedes a free kick for that. Casemiro. Gabriel played over towards the opposite flank. Danilo. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha chips it through. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Menu. Brazil, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to Bruno Guimaraes with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Danger averted for now. Bellingham. And it's White. Can he deliver? Bellingham played out towards the right wing. And here's shot a goal! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Danilo gets it away. Gordon! Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham knocks it out wide. That's good play. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. 5 minutes till the break. Gordon. And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Neymar. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Goes for the shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Matheus Cunha clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
And it's Spence. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
England going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Tomori forwards and with intent. Rice, that's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. Kane. Chance for a shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And it's Danilo. You can run onto that. And it's hoisted clear.
Brazil, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Palmer. Neymar. Casemiro chooses to go cross-field. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Menu wins the duel this time. Now it's Kane. Rice. Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Searching pass he's played there. Pickford sends that a long way. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Guimaraes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rice. Oh, good spread. Now that's well seen too. Rafinha. Rice. Aim forwards. And it's Spence. And here's Gordon. Bellingham. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
The whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Brazil have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. Here we go again. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. White. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Mainu. He can get that clear. Tomori. Mainu. A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rice. Spence. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. It's come to nothing. Moved on forwards. Spence. And it's Palmer. That is good strength. Bruno Guimaraes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Bellingham simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Kane. No way through there. So much time and space here. Showing good feet. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Danilo carries the ball down the right. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Casemiro. Danilo. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Danilo. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Rafinha. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Marquinhos. And they've got rid. Ah, such a clever touch. Spence's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. He's had a shot! Oh, didn't catch it right. Menu. White. Menu. White. Tomori. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel, gently done. Casemiro. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. Kane. Menu. Tomori. White. And it's Palmer. White. Palmer. And here's Kane. Oh, it's come loose. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Has a look and plays it forward. Spence cuts it out. Menu. Rice. Brazil really do look to have it all sewn up here. Rice.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Vinicius Junior. The cross. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Rafinha. Danilo gets a cross in. Gehi gets rid without sophistication. And it's played forward. Neymar, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's the chance to counter.
Gordon.
And here's Kane. Kane! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Played in deep. It's really well cleared. And it's Menu. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Matheus Cunha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Gordon. And here's Kane. Spence. Spence's cross. No, that's not going to find its target. And that's been won straight back. Tomori forwards and with intent. Played out wide. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Keeper's got his work done. Rice with the short one. Aimed in towards the centre. That is good defending. It's been repelled. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yehi, that's really well manoeuvred. Matheus Cunha. It's out for a goal kick. Tomori shifted upfield. And it's Palmer. Out to the right. Lovely feet. Menu. Bellingham. And it's lofted. Real chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes looks to the other side. Tomori. Tomori looking for a runner. White. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gabriel. Gabriel, gently done. Matheus Cunha. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Dealt with nicely by the defence. White. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's in, surely. Palmer. Palmer. And it's Palmer. Rice. Out to the left it goes. Hoisted in. Neymar. And here's Kane. White. Menu. Palmer. Rice. Oh, delicate chip through. Danilo attempts a clearance. And it's Rice. Palmer.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Lovely, now then.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Over to the left. Keeper's dealt with that. Tries to get it clear. And here's Kane. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Time for a change in personnel. They've played it short. White. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, that's nice. And a chance! Rafinha aim forwards. Rafinha. Danilo looking to hit the byline here. And that has been cleared. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Rice moved on forwards. Spence looks to get on the end of this. And it's Spence. Gordon. And here's Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. Tries to get it clear. Good ball, good take. Matheus Cunha succumbs to the pressure. And it's Bellingham. Menu. White. Bellingham. Looking here to chip it through. And that was very necessary. Now it's Neymar. Rashford in with the challenge. Gordon. And it's White. White puts the ball in. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. White. Great defending, strong and determined. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. Casemiro. Danilo. England making consecutive changes here. And it's Spence. Foden. Danilo wins the duel this time. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. And it's played forward. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Spread out to the left. Gets into some space. Flashes it across. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. White. Marquinhos gets it clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Nice physical challenge. Rashford. Proves too strong. And it's Kane. Foden. Well read. And the danger is averted. That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. Rice. Bellingham. Spence. And here's Bellingham. Foden. Cross goes in there. Gabriel with the clearance. Time to deliver. And the shot! Great football, shot and save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
England making another change here. Two changes being made right now. And he thumps it clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha, now he's off and running. Bellingham. Now it's Rashford. And it's Livramento. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Danilo. Brazil are coasting towards victory. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Decent chance! No, he's missed it.
England, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Danilo. Rafinha. That'll be a throw-in. Rafinha tries making a foray down the right. Matheus Cunha. Neymar. Kane does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Hall. Played towards the other side. Rafinha. Kane. And it's Kane. Hall. Now it's Foden. Kane! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Rashford. Neymar. Casemiro. Just 5 minutes left. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Some good work on the right flank here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's really well cleared. Kane. Bellingham. He's having a look round. Rice. Oh, easy pickings there. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Casemiro played out towards the right wing. Foden. Hall. And he goes cross-field. Livramento. Well, this is surely their last chance. Livramento. Hit into the middle.
England really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Rashford. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Looking to break at pace. Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good spread. Tomori attempts a clearance. Gehi. Hall. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Kane. And it's Livramento. Nice control. Vinicius Junior. 2 minutes to be added on. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Danilo. Danilo hurtling down that right flank. That's good play. Matthews Cunha. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Kane. Paul aim forwards. Casemiro. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Paul cuts out the pass. Foden. And here's Kane. Kane played out to the left flank. Bullish header! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. And there goes the final whistle. Brazil really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Brazil really impressed me with their endless energy, the way they went hunting after the ball and were able to force so many errors that they made the most of.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, o produção de materiais